absolutely amazing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BODHI. I'm Stephen Weigand. This is our 75-minute Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class. This is my brother, Chris. Let's get right to it. Rock and roll. Where else would we start? On our back. Something new. Let's go ahead and just lengthen your right leg up to the ceiling. I'm going to talk really nicely so that you can relax into the poses. Extend the left leg all the way forward. And just very easily bring the hands by the sides. Yep, and then just peel the head and shoulder blades up off the mat. Getting into a little core work here. Yeah, so try to lift the shoulder blades away from the ground even just a quarter of an inch more. Scissor blade your thighs together and work your right shin just a touch closer to your nose. Yep. Now don't breathe at all here because yoga is not about breathing. So just try to hold your breath as tight as you possibly can. Yeah, like he's doing. His face is like, get really red in the face, don't breathe. Nice, and then switch sides. Left leg up, lower the right heel down. Let the right heel hover just an inch up off the floor, and actually, if you thought I was serious, hopefully you didn't, actually do breathe in and out through your nose. So you can get like a 3 to 5 count on your inhale, and the same thing going on your exhale. Work with activating that parasympathetic nervous system. That would be the calming effect in the face of something crazy like we're about to do here. Good. Left shin a little closer to the nose. That's it. Take another breath here. And then nice and easy, just take the right leg all the way up to meet the left. Reach both arms all the way out over your head. Hook the right thumb on top of your left. Just hang here for a couple moments because I'm so nice like that. And then switch the hook. Take the left thumb on top of the right and peel those thumbs apart. Yep. Okay, so Chris is turning 77 today. We're not actually going to do 77 Vinyasa crunches, but lower the heels down 1 inch up off the ground. Take the arms all the way by your sides. And then now you're going to crunch up into Ardha Navasana for 77 seconds. Yep. The first 30 seconds, you're just going to breathe normally. Then we might add something like breath of fire at the 30-second mark. And again, breathing in and out through the nose. If you need to at any point, if you feel it in your low back, you can slide the hands underneath the hips, okay? You can also set the heels down if it gets to be too much. But 1 moment at a time, breathing in and out through your nose. All you ever have to do is 1 moment at a time, and we're already 27 seconds in. And we're almost 30 seconds, so now if you're with us, let's pump the belly, breath of fire. Good, just 17 more seconds to go. Now you can not do breath of fire. Sorry to laugh while you have another 12 seconds to go. You got this. Again, 1 moment at a time. If you got to come out of it for a moment, no worries. If you can, 3, 2, 1, lift a little higher, and Shavasana. Woo! Happy 77th birthday. You're so welcome. You can hug the knees into the chest, give them a good little squeeze, rock it up and back. I kind of feel bad because Chris actually did a class before this, but he's a trooper and so he's rocking it with us. Okay, so we'll eventually make your way to cat-cow because I don't want to totally crush your shoulders and your wrists and your core since he just crushed it before this. So we'll be nice for like 30 seconds. Inhale, lengthen forward through the heart. And then exhale, tuck the chin in the chest and dome. Nice, inhale, lengthen forward. And on your exhale, tuck and round. Good, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round. Good, press the tops of the feet down, press the baby toes down in the back, and we'll get 2 more. Inhale, lengthen forward, scrub the palms back towards the knees here. And then exhale, tuck the chin to the chest and lift the back of the heart to the ceiling. And then 1 more time, inhale, lengthen forward, squeeze the outer wrists in. Exhale, tuck and round. Good, now inhale, lengthen forward again. Okay, we're gonna come to plank pose, so step the right foot back first. Okay, press the big toe down into the mat. Lift the right thigh away from the mat. Good, now do the same thing with the left foot. Step the left foot back, press the big toe down, Good, you're on the clock for 77 seconds here. I know. If it gets to be too much, you drop the knees down to the ground, no worries. I know this is not easy stuff. Okay, go a little bit further forward into the fingertips. So we try to get the shoulders lined up right over the wrist. That's it. Do a little scared cat for a moment. Pull the front ribs in, yes. Keep that connection in the belly and the ribs. Now, isometrically pull the palms back and lengthen forward through the heart. Yes, keeping that engagement there. Again, if you need to, you can drop the knees down. You're doing fantastic. You're already 30 seconds in. Good, now lengthen your tailbone back. Nice. It's like my hands are on your hips. As I try to pull your hips back, you isometrically drag the palms back and pull the sternum a little bit further forward. That's it, coil the spine forward. Yes, if it's going into the neck at all, start to lean a little bit further forward into the fingertips more. Yeah, that helps again to get the shoulders right up over the wrist so there isn't any schlumpage happening here in the neck. And smooth and steady inhales and exhales best you can. Again, when you're faced with something crazy like this, how do you respond with your breath? You're already 1 minute in, just 17 seconds left to go. You're doing fantastic. See if you can slow the breath down. Again, maybe it's just a 2 count in and a 2 count out. But notice what happens when you redirect your energy to attending to your breath. Your mind can resist and do what it does, but reattend to your breath. That's 17 seconds, down dog. Woo! See, I could just talk the whole time and distract you. Let's drop your knees back down to the ground. So back to tabletop position. From there, let's have you extend your right heel all the way back. Come up onto your left fingertips and hold. Now hang here for a few moments. Lift the left ribs away from the ground. Firm the outer left hip in and back. And this is fine. You can stay right here. Okay, I know it was a lot after that plank hold. If you want more, extend the left arm all the way forward into the balancing cat variation. Firm the outer left hip in and back again. That's it. Now you can keep this, or inhale, pull the knee and elbow in to meet at your chest. Exhale, extend it long. Inhale, pull the knee and elbow into the chest. Exhale, extend it long. Good, inhale, pull the knee and elbow in. Extend it long, flex the heel, 2 more. Inhale, pull the knee and elbow in. Exhale, extend it long, awesome. Inhale, pull the knee and elbow in. Exhale, extend it long, bend the back knee. Go ahead and reach back, grab the tops of the foot or the ankle. Good, now press the thumb, the forefinger down. Try to broaden your right collarbone out and maybe even lift the heart slightly. That's it, press the tops of the foot into the hand. Good, soften that right shoulder blade down the back of your body. There you go, Chris. And then exhale, release, and we'll switch sides. Left palm down, right knee down, and extend your left leg all the way back. Come up onto your right fingertips. Good, make sure that the shoulder's stacked right up over the wrist. That's it. Flex the right heel, and then flex your left heel, extend your right arm all the way forward. Nice. Soften the trap down off of the neck. Good. Another breath here, firm the outer right hip into the midline. You can keep that, or inhale, pull the knee and elbow in to meet at the chest. Exhale, extend it long. Inhale, pull the knee and elbow in. Extend, make sure the shoulder's over the wrist. Good, inhale, pull the knee and elbow in. Exhale, extend it long. 2 more, you got this. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, lengthen it out. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, lengthen it out, bend the back knee. Go ahead and reach back, grab the tops of the foot or the ankle. Nice. Again, maybe the heart lifts just a little higher. Softening the left shoulder blade down the back body. Press the tops of the foot into the hand and press the left palm into the ground. Lift away from the floor. That's it. And then release back to all fours. For 1 moment, uncurl the toes, lift the knees just an inch up off the ground. Pull the head of the thigh bones back once you get there. Lengthen the heart a little bit further forward. Pull the palms towards the knees, isometrically. And then downward facing dog all the way up and back. Very nice work, very nice work. You can pedal it out a little bit. Take a few moments here in downward facing dog to work your particular kinks out. Maybe you want to bend one knee a little deeper than the other today. Yeah. And pressing the little fleshy part between the thumb and forefinger, press it down. Then press the thumb and forefinger down. Then take a lion's breath, nice big inhale in through your nose. Hold it. And then exhale, let it out. Good. Go ahead and walk the hands back to the feet. And then just hang at the back of the mat. So grab opposite elbows, hang here for a few moments. If you need to bend the knees a little bit today, that's cool. You can set the ribs on the thighs or not. Either way is okay. Let the head get heavy. Let the crown of the head lengthen down towards the floor to get a little space in the neck, the shoulders. Good. And then from there, release the hands, walk it back, downward facing dog. If you need to turn the hands slightly out, do that. I always do in downward facing dog, so it's like the middle fingers are facing towards the sides of the mat. And then from there, inhale, plank pose. Glide the shoulders all the way over wrist, top of a push-up. Good, drop the knees down, shift the weight forward an inch, bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga, elbows in a little bit more, and then right back up plank. Bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. Lift the ribs, keep them that lifted, press it up, plank pose. Keep them that lifted, inhale, chaturanga. Nice, good, press it back up. Good, now, bend the elbows, lower halfway down, chaturanga on the inhale. Squeeze it in, squeeze it in, squeeze it in. Press it all the way up. You got one more. Bend the elbows, lengthen a little further forward. Squeeze the elbows in more. Broaden the collarbones out, lift the ribs. Lift the ribs. Yeah, press it up. And then all the way back down dog. I can see him looking at me with a really grimacing looking face, even though I couldn't see him. Walk the hands all the way back to the feet again, and you're gonna hang at the back of the mat. Grab the other opposite elbow that you did from the previous time. Yeah, nice. Take a big inhale in through your nose here. And then nice and slow, let it out through your mouth. Good. Couple more moments here. Press the head of the thigh bone slightly back. Get a little bit more engagement in the hamstrings. And then drop the hands down to the floor. Nice and slowly walk it back, downward facing dog. Good. Full lion's breath here. Let's make some noise. Move some energy. Big inhale in through the nose. And let it out. Ah! Awesome. Here we go. Inhale, plank pose. Glide the shoulders all the way over wrist, top of a push-up. So you know you can do the modified chaturanga if you're with us. Keeping the elbows in towards the ribs. Bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale right up to plank pose. Lift the right foot just an inch up off the ground. Pull the knee all the way into the nose. Yes, you can dome this time. Round actually a little bit. Yeah. Squeeze the wrists in. Nice. Now from there, three-legged dog. Shoot the leg all the way up and back, roll the hip open. You can bend the top knee, circle the ankle around a little bit, work the left armpit a little forward, work the left knuckle of your left thumb down and forward. Nice. Now from there, re-square your hips. Extend through that right heel. Firm the outer left hip in and back. Now from there, take the knee all the way across to your left tricep muscle, across the body. Pull the right shoulder back. Nice. Squeeze the elbows in. Now look forward. Three-legged plank. Shoot the leg back. You can keep it or lower chaturanga halfway. Good, press it up, stack it up, Vashisthasana, right foot on top of your left foot. You know if this is too much, you can drop your left knee down to the ground, and that's totally cool, of course. Working on stacking the hips as best you can. Crips hips are pretty good. The lisp came back, dang it. Aluminum linoleum. Lift the bottom, people don't know what that is, that's Anchorman. Okay, I'll stop distracting you. Lift the right foot just an inch up away from the bottom one. Okay, now pull the right knee all the way into the chest. Keep it there. Set the right hand down to the floor. Tack the right knee on the back of the right tricep muscle. Nice. Lift the knee a little higher up towards the armpit. Lengthen the heart further forward. Look forward. Now listen up. Three-legged plank pose. And then bend the elbows, lower chaturanga. Good. Set the foot down. Roll over the toes. Upward facing dog. Hold it here. Lengthen the big toes back. Put a little bend in the elbows. Pull the shoulders back. Lift the heart up. Nice. Now squeeze the elbows in. Come back to chaturanga dandasana. Lift it back up to plank pose. Lift the left foot just an inch up off the ground. Pull the knee all the way into the chest. Again, you can dome like you did on that first one. Nope. Yeah, I know. You're hoping we would like get off of the, I know. I totally know how you feel. And then shoot it all the way up and back. Roll the hips open. Didn't help that you completely crushed it for 75 minutes, like right before this. So you guys don't have an excuse. All right, extend that left heel back. Firm the outer right hip in and back. Nice. Now from here, take the knee all the way across to your right tricep muscle. Pull the left shoulder back. Yes. Good. Look a little bit further forward. Pull the palms back. Get length. Good. Now kick that leg back. Bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. Rise it all the way up to plank pose. Now Vashisthasana. Stack it up. Anytime you need to take a child's pose, that includes you, you take a child's pose, okay? So we don't have to be perfect. Again, we go to our edge and breathe. If you go beyond your edge, that's overworking, and that's a way of checking out. So we want to stay engaged, check in, be connected with your breath, with your truth. That's the whole deal. Lift the left foot just an inch up off the right. Pull the knee all the way into the chest. That's it. Good. Look down, set the left hand down, tack the left knee on the back of the left tricep muscle. Lift the knee a little higher, lengthen the collarbones a little further forward. Good. Now three-legged plank, shoot the left leg back, bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga, set the left foot down, roll over the toes, upward facing dog, pause. Find the breath. Keep the heart open a little bit more. Awesome. One more time, flip it back over chaturanga, squeeze the elbows in, lift in the middle, press it up plank, and then downward facing dog. Nice work. Good. Yeah, so we're finding that balance between pushing too hard and not enough. And you'll know when you're at your edge and there's an underlying sense of peace there. If there's resistance, something else is going on. If peace takes you down to child's pose, trust it. We're working through the resistance so we can open the channels to receive more vital energy. Inhale, plank pose, glide the shoulders all the way over the wrists. From there, bend the elbows lower halfway down, chaturanga. Over the toes, upward facing dog. All the way up and back, downward facing dog. I don't know about you, but my experience is resistance definitely creates more tension and sucks more life force out. So if you don't want to do something, don't do it. No big deal. If you feel moved to go a little further, cool, give it a try. Stay connected either way. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, you can step or you can float the feet all the way up to the top. When you inhale, lengthen forward, and then when you exhale, fold forward. Nice, circle and rise, take the arms all the way up, and then at the end of the exhale, pull the palms together at your heart. Surya A, drop the palms down, circle the arms up, and then exhale, hinge and fold forward, release the hands down. When you inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, good. Go ahead and step your left foot back. Pause, squeeze the wrists in, pull the heart further forward, lift the belly to the spine, lift the left thigh, and then lengthen the right leg back. Good, lower chaturanga dandasana. Over the toes, upward facing dog, and then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Awesome, we'll take 5 breaths here. Smooth and steady, in and out through the nose. So if there's anything swirling around in your brain still, don't make it wrong, let it be. Just take the opportunity perhaps to attend to your breathing. And if feeling comes up, it's great, it's what we want. Utilize that energy towards this present moment, towards this pose, towards connection, and then see where that leads. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, step or jump it all the way up to the top. Lengthen forward as you inhale, and then fold forward as you exhale. Good, thumbs go wide apart, circle the arms all the way up, rise up, look up, touch the palms, and then exhale, pull the palms to the heart center. Good, again, drop the palms down, circle the arms all the way back up, and then on your exhale, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, lengthen forward. This time step your right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Good. A little bit further forward into the fingertips this time, and then step the left foot back. Good, lower chaturanga dandasana. Over the toes, upward facing dog, and then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Very nice. Good. Continue pressing thumb and forefinger down. Good. Lengthen the crown of the head towards the thumbs. That's it. And like my hands are on your hips, I'm kind of pulling the hips up and back slightly. Nice. Keep that. Bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, step or jump it all the way up. Lengthen forward as you inhale, and then fold forward as you exhale. Good. Take the thumbs wide apart, circle the arms all the way up, rise up, look up, touch the palms, and exhale, pull the palms together at the heart center. Good. Palms drop, circle, rise, take it all the way up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Inhale, elongate forward. Nice. Good. Now setting up for the jump, you can come up onto your tippy toes a little bit here. Okay, so bend your knees. Now today, I want you to think of lifting those knees up into your belly. So sink a little deeper until the knees literally touch your chest. Nice. Now dome like a scared cat. Pull the knees a little higher. Nice. Keep that. Set the palms flat. Pull the heart further forward. Keep the lift in the middle. Look forward. Squeeze the wrists in and then shoot the legs back. Chaturanga dandasana. Over the toes, upward facing dog. Nice. Not easy. Exhale back to downward facing dog because we want to make sure that when you're jumping back that your core and your back are engaged. A lot of times, like in class, I've seen, and myself included for a while before I knew how to engage it, you just kind of jump back. And so you want to make sure that you're engaged so that you don't hurt yourself. If it's too hard to do that, just step back. It's plenty challenging to step back with an engaged core. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, step or jump it all the way up. Lengthen forward as you inhale, and then fold forward as you exhale. Thumbs wide, circle rise all the way up. And then exhale, pull the palms to the heart. Nice. Palms drop, circle rise, take it all the way up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Lengthen it out as you inhale. against step, or you can float it all the way back, chaturanga. Nice. Over the toes, upward facing dog. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Take 5 here. Smooth and steady inhales and exhales. In and out through the nose. Good. Widening out the shoulder blades, widening out the collarbones, and then press the head of the thigh bones more than the knees back. Yeah. And then inhale, bend your knees, look forward. And at the end of the exhale, again, step or jump it all the way up. Inhale, lengthen forward. Yeah, there's a good little engagement there in the core. Exhale, fold forward. Circle rise, take it all the way up. And exhale, pull the palms to the heart. Nice, palms drop, circle rise, take it up. Exhale, fold forward, release. Inhale, lengthen it out. Step or float it back, chaturanga, when you're ready. Nice. Over the toes, upward facing dog. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Right leg rises up in the air. Pull the knee all the way across to your left tricep muscle. Pull the right shoulder back. Elevators. Inhale, lower the knee down to the left wrist. Exhale, lift it above the elbow. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift higher up towards the armpit. Nice. Now, Kundinyasana 1. Maybe hop the back foot up 2, 3, couple inches. Perch the heart forward. Yes. More collarbones forward. Yes. More top leg in towards the midline. Yeah. You got it. Now heart further forward. Thumbs down. Elbows in. And nice. Vashisthasana. Stack the right foot on top of your left foot. Good work. Roll the top hip towards the right. Yes. The side that you're facing. Good. Tip the head slightly back. Yep. Now lift the top foot just an inch up off the bottom one. And let's flip this dog. Set the ball of the foot behind you. Lift the heart up and over the imaginary high bar. Good. Wrap that right tricep all the way into the chin. Find the breath within the transitions so that we're again engaged in the transitions and not just flinging our way into poses. Good. From there, reach the right arm all the way up. Pull the right knee all the way into the chest. Nice. Good. Look down. Set the right hand down. Right knee on the back of the right tricep. Inhale, lower the knee down to the right wrist. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. 2 more. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Ekapada Bakasana. Hop the back foot up 2, 3 inches. I know. It's like, what are you throwing my way here? You can just do the setup, right? Elbows right up over the wrist and pulling the heart forward, okay? If you're like Chris and you want to lift that back leg, great. Awesome, Chris. Squeeze the left elbow in. Squeeze the right elbow in. All right. He's like, I've had enough of this. Good. You can just come to downward facing dog for a second. Nope, we're actually not, you're not doing a vinyasa. We're actually coming to crescent pose next. That's where we were going. Stepping the right foot down between the thumbs, reach the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Like, nope, crescent pose. Crescent pose. Crescent pose. That's crescent pose. I know. I'm a crazy teacher and I'm throwing some crazy shit up. No, I mean, it's hard stuff. And you did a really hard class before this. He told me, so he says. Did you do a hard class before this? Think a little deeper. Buckle the hip points. Okay, now bring the palms together at your heart. Go ahead and twist it up. Left tricep to your right thigh coming into twisted crescent pose. Lift the head of the left thigh bone a little higher. Lift the outer left hip a little higher. It's nice. Looks good. Looks like you were practicing this pose right before this. Pull the thumbs a little closer to the heart. Nice work. Good. Now breathe into your back ribs. From there, look down at your right big toe. Put the weight into the right foot. Step the left foot all the way up to meet the right. So you're in chair twist. Squeeze the left knee back a little bit. Hands are on your hips and pulling those hips back. Stick your butt out. Pull your heart forward. Pull your collarbones forward. Nice. Thumbs, press them together and work them in towards your heart. Yes! Now unwind it. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Woo! Hips back. Ribs in. Back of the heart back. Good. Lower all the way down. Navasana. Boat pose. Okay, so I'm going to show you another version because I've heard some people reach out to me and say, oh man, Navasana, the crunches, they hurt my tailbone. So come to the wall if you have a wall, okay? So you see how I'm at 90 degrees here? And then to make sure that you're forward on your sits bones, take the hands by your hips, lift up, and set it back down. So you're right where you should be, and you're not in your tailbone. Forward onto your sits bones. And then just press the heels into the wall. okay? And then tip the heart back. And this is great. You can even set a block between your thighs and squeeze, you know, the thighs. I know you can't see my thighs here, but I'm just giving you that option at home, okay? So I'm not here, I'm here in Navasana. And this is plenty challenging. I'll do this at home myself a lot of times and just hold it for a minute or two. And this is plenty challenging, okay? Or, see, I was so nice. I gave you a nice little break there. Okay, or a couple other variations. You can hang right here, grab opposite elbows. You can set the hands by the hips, or full Navasana. And here we go, 77. Inhale, lower, exhale up, inhale, lower, exhale up, inhale, lower, exhale up, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're not gonna do 77. Exhale, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, just 20, 15, 16, unless you want 30, 17, 18, he said yes, 19, 20, 10 more, 1, blame Chris, it's his fault, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, good. Set the feet down. Whoa, I couldn't even get that. Set the feet down. Stand on your right foot, pull the palms to your heart. Warrior 3, extend the left leg back. God, this is a long-standing sequence. Good, drop the heart. Yeah, just a touch lower, press the right thigh back. Good. Now from there, separate the arms wide apart like airplane wings. If you have a block person at home, grab your block person to grab your block, and then twisting half moon. Left hand down. Pull the heart. Actually do what Chris is doing here. I like how he does this. Take the hand kind of to the low back, sacrum area, and feel into levelizing your hips. Because a lot of times that left hip droops lower, especially in twisting half moon. Lift the outer left hip up. Okay, once it feels level, reach the right arm up. Yeah. Good, now pull the heart closer towards the right side of your mat. Reach the right pinky finger a little higher. Awesome. Lift the left hip up again. Yes. Pull the left palm back towards the back of the yoga mat. Great. Now listen up, back to warrior 3. 2 breaths. Reach the arms forward. Yes, press the right thigh back. Good, take one more inhale here. Standing splits, release the hands down. One time, take the left toes to the back of the left wrist. Hold it, dome like a scared cat. Extend it all the way up and back. And right into handstand. Woo! Sneak attack. Okay, so you don't have to do handstand with us unless you've been doing this for a little bit of time. He's just lifting up and into it. Stacking the belly right up over his wrists. Put more weight into the fingertips. So lengthen forward, more weight into the fingertips, then come up. That's it, better. You want one more? All right. Take your time, no rush. Breathe into it. Rather than flinging up, lift up. Yes! Nice lift, brother. Good, flex the heels. Not bad, all right. Vinyasa when you're ready. Over the toes, upward facing dog. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. And so of course, if you've not been doing handstand, skip it. Or if you want to try it, I definitely suggest a wall because it's a process getting this stuff, and he has a wall, and he's a person. Big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Nice. Left leg rises up. You pull the knee all the way across to your right tricep. Pull the left shoulder back once you get there. Elevators, inhale, lower to the right wrist. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Thank you, Brock. Kundanyasana 1. Hop the back foot up, maybe 2-3 inches. Zoot. Squeeze the elbows in. Pull the heart forward. Yes, take the right foot a little bit towards your left. Back behind you. Pull the heart one more time further forward, and then Vashisthasana. Nice work, brother. Stack the left foot on top of the right foot. Woo! He told me that these classes weren't hard enough. He's like, dude, this is so easy. So he asked me to take it up a little bit. It's like, well, you did. Thank you very much for that. Lift the top foot just an inch up off the bottom one, and then flip this dog. Set the ball foot behind you, lift the heart a little higher. So fortunately, Brock taught me most of what I know, so I throw Brock stuff in. And then reach the left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Nice. And now pull the left knee all the way into the left chest. And then release the left hand down. Tack the left knee on the back of the left tricep muscle. Here we go. Inhale, lower the knee down to the left wrist. Exhale, lift it above the elbow. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Don't rush through it. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hold. Ekapada Bakasana. Hop the back foot in. 2 to 3 steps. Again, maybe you're just in the setup today, right? So if you're in the setup, just make sure you got chaturanga elbows and the elbows are over the wrist. This is plenty challenging. Then you pull the heart forward. This is plenty challenging. If one day that back leg lifts, great, but make sure you keep the extension of the heart so that everything stays engaged and you're not looking down and drooping down and disengaging the core. Lengthen. Nice. Crescent pose. Step the left foot in between the thumbs. Reach the arms all the way up. We got to get 77 because we got 30. I'm not saying we're going to get 77 on this next, but you got to get to 77. Let's go palms together at the heart, and then right tricep to your left thigh. Good. Pull the heart a little closer towards the left side of the mat. Good. Lift the left ear away from the right ear away from the right shoulder. That's it. And then thumbs a little closer to the heart if possible. Yeah, even just a little bit, it's great. Now look down at your left big toe, put the weight into the left foot, step the right foot all the way up to meet it, find yourself in chair twist. Squeeze the right knee back, sink the hips a little lower, pull the heart further forward. Nice. Good, take another inhale here. Then you're going to go chair pose, Utkatasana. Yeah, squeeze the shins back. Nice. Tip the heart back. Yes. All right. Going to 77. Get a little lower, get a little lower, get a little lower. No demo this time. Well, actually, I'll give you a moment. Again, maybe you grab opposite elbows. Make sure you get forward on those sits bones, though. So again, maybe press the hands down, lift the hips up, sit the butt back, and then set up. Okay? If you're with us, here we go. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Stay forward on those sits bones as best you can. If you got to do the knee version like this, that's fine too. Okay? 7. Inhale. 8. Inhale. 9. Inhale. 10. Just 20 to go. 1. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 5. Inhale. 6. Inhale. 7. Inhale. 8. Inhale. 9. Inhale. 10 left. Here we go. 1. 2. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 5. Inhale. 6. Inhale. 7. Inhale. 8. Inhale. 9. Inhale. 60. Woo! Woo! Left foot down. Bring the palms to the heart. Warrior 3. It's great. We did 60. We only have 17 left. Felt that too. Press the left thigh back. Nice. Separate the arms wide apart like wings. Take a couple moments here. Good. And then twisting half moon. Right hand down, left arm up to the ceiling. Good. Lift the outer right hip slightly. Yep. Like my hand is behind your right heel. Kick back into my imaginary hand. That's it. And then as you do that, yes, lift the outer right hip up again and pull the right ribs further forward. Awesome. A couple more breaths. Lift the right ear away from the floor. Roll the heart slightly open. Nice. Warrior 3, 2 breaths. Reach the arms forward. Try to keep the hips level. Last inhale there. Handstand time. Release the hands down. First, tack the right big toes to the right wrist. Hold it here. Dome like a scared cat. And then extend that leg all the way up and back. And then, again, breathe first. Most important. Find your breath so you're not rushing through it. Okay? And then you're working with leaning more forward into your fingertips and then lifting your belly all the way up over your wrist as you flex that right heel up to the ceiling. Good. Nice. 2 breaths. You got it. 1, 2. Boom. Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Nice big inhale in through the nose. Let it out, exhale. Ah. I'm going to give you a child's pose. Drop the knees down, take a little moment here. Okay, so just going over some handstand stuff. So again, the reason we don't fling, right? Because if we fling, there's no belly engagement. I'm not going to show you the version where the leg goes all the way over your head. I hurt my shoulder doing that. Don't want you to do that, okay? So again, you tip more weight forward to where it's almost a little scary. And just hold it here maybe, working the ribs up, pulling the collarbones forward. And then eventually, one day, you just tip, and maybe you get it, or maybe you don't. I didn't get it there. And tip, and then maybe it sticks. Okay, back to downward facing dog. I'm just going to hang in handstand. Big inhale in through the nose. Let it out. Nice. Another big inhale in through the nose. Let it out. All right. Thanks. I just needed you to do that. From there, inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Re-straighten the legs. Lift the right leg all the way up. Pull the knee all the way into the nose. Step the foot down. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, rise. Take a few breaths on this first round. Press the top of the left thigh back. Sink the front knee a little deeper. Good. Take your left arm forward. Square the left ribs towards the front. Nice. Now take the left arm up. Reach both arms a little higher. Sink the front knee a little deeper. Soften the traps down off the neck. And then exhale, fold. Release the hands down. Step the right foot back, lower down. Nice and slow. Chaturanga. Over the toes, up dog. And all the way up and back, down dog. Good. Left leg rises up. Pull the knee all the way to the nose. Step the foot down, warrior 1. Inhale, rise it up. Reach the right arm forward. Good. Work the left hip in and back. Roll the right ribs forward. Yep. Press the top of the right thigh back. Now reach the right arm up. Reach both arms a little higher. Yes, but soften the traps down off the neck. Now sink a little lower. Good. Exhale, release, hands down. Step the left foot back and lower nice and slow. Chaturanga. Over the toes, up dog. And then all the way up and back, down dog. Nice work. I think this is going to be like a 98-minute class today. Could be like a 67-minute standing sequence. I'm not saying it's going to be, but it could be. We'll see. Big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Ah! Not to scare you people at home. Did that scare you? Maybe, okay. Well, you know what? If you're afraid, that's okay. You can breathe into it. Let's lion's breath into the fear. Fear is a good thing to work with. Big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Ah! Again, use that energy to stay engaged in this moment. If that means you go to child's pose, you do. Okay? If you're with us, inhale, bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, step or jump it all the way up. Lengthen forward as you inhale, fold forward as you exhale. Nice. Now, circle the arms, rise all the way up. Exhale, pull the palms to the heart. Usually we come to chair pose, but we're going to do this. Take a block so it's like this, okay? You're going to set the block between your thighs like this and squeeze the block, okay? I'll give it to you. Oh, you got one. Okay. So, squeezing the block, go ahead and sink it down into chair pose. If you don't have a block, just pretend like you do, okay? Feet are about hips distance and just scissor the thighs in. 30 seconds here. Okay, now pull the hips back. Yes. Actually dome like a scared cat for a moment. Yes, keep that engagement in the belly. Keep that engagement, and now tip the heart back. Soften the traps down. Good. Hips back, butt back, toes down. Squeeze that block. Crush it. Nice. Good. Just another 11 seconds here. You're doing great. Good. And exhale, fold, release the hands. You can release the block. Nice. Now experience what it's like to jump back now after squeezing the block. Look forward, squeeze just like you were squeezing that block, and then shoot it all the way back. Over the toes, upward facing dog, and then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Does that feel a little different to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, great. Well, we'll do it 2 more times then.
No.
Inhale, lift the right leg all the way up. And then pull the knee all the way to the nose. Step the foot down, warrior one. Inhale, rise it all the way up. And then exhale, release it all the way down. Stay with your breath. Right foot back, lower down. Over the toes, up dog. And back down dog. Left leg rises up. Pull the knee to the nose, step the foot down. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release it all the way down. We'll meet you in down dog. Again, don't try to keep up if our pace is faster than yours. Go at your pace. It's your practice. Stay with your breath. Your timing and pace is perhaps going to be different. Perhaps it's similar. Everybody's is different. But again, to stay connected to truth, to be empowered in what's right for you, you got to go with your rhythm, even in yoga, because what happens here happens out there. Big inhale in through the nose. Let it out, exhale. So we start to retrain ourselves into good habits here. And then how we do one thing is how we do everything. Bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, step or jump it all the way up. Lengthen forward as you inhale, and then fold forward as you exhale. Good. Sink it down, chair pose. Grab your block. Well, because it was so effective, it's like we got to do it again. And it gets you off your, hands and shoulders for a few. Nice. Yeah, again, same thing. You're sitting back into that chair. That's it. If it's too much on the shoulders and the arms, you can bring the palms to your heart. That's just fine. Yes. It's good. Really good. Squeeze that block even a little bit more. Pull those ribs in. You don't have to dome, but keep them in. Widen the shoulder blades, tip the heart back. 10 more seconds. Doing great. Can you sink a little deeper? I know the quads are burning. Yes. Whatever comes up here, breathe into it. Take one more breath here. Exhale, release the hands down to the ground. You can keep the block or not. We're going to release it eventually. Okay, if you want to try a jump back with the block, you can do it. Okay, bend the knees, look forward. Keeps crushing that block and shoot the legs back. Nice, over the toes, up dog. Squeeze the block and up dog. And then all the way up and back down dog. If you have a block person, the block person can take that block, right leg all the way up. Pull the knee to the nose, step it down, warrior one. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then exhale, fold, release the hands down to the floor. Step the right foot back, lower down, chaturanga. Over the toes, up dog. All the way up and back, down dog. Good, left leg rises up. Pull the knee all the way to the nose, step the foot down, warrior one. Inhale, rise. And exhale, let it go. Hands down to the ground. Step the left foot back and lower chaturanga. Over the toes, up dog. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Very nice, very nice. Good. Reattend to the breath for a few moments here. And again, that sense of underlying peace, let that be the guide. Underlying peace will also take you to your edge, but not beyond your edge. That's something else. Big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, step or float it all the way up. Lengthen forward as you inhale, and then fold forward as you exhale. Good, one more time, chair pose. There you go. Good, crush that block, sink a little deeper. Yep. Sink a little deeper. Good. Sink a little deeper, nice. Now find the breath. Again, if you need to bring the palms to the heart, that's fine. See if you can do your best to make this a meditation. That doesn't mean that you're trying to suppress feeling. That means that you let feeling up and you breathe within whatever's going on. That's the meditation. So that you're engaged in the truth. But you're not reacting. You're breathing and you're connected in the face of challenge so that you can respond in a way that's most appropriately to the circumstance. Press the heels down, stand all the way up. Good, bring the palms to the heart. Nice. Do you want to keep the block again for one more jump back? I don't care. Okay, he's going to keep it. You can release it. Back to chair pose just for a breath. And then exhale, fold forward, release it down. Inhale, lengthen forward as you inhale. Good. And you can step or float it all the way back, chaturanga, dandasana. Over the toes, upward facing. Squeeze the block, pull the shoulders back, and then all the way up and back, downward facing. The block person can take the block one more time. Right leg rises up. And warrior one. Inhale, rise. And on your exhale, release. Hands down. Step the right foot back and lower. over the toes, up dog, and then all the way up and back, down dog. Left leg rises up, pull the knee to the nose, step it down, warrior one. Inhale, rise it up, and then exhale, release it down. Left foot steps back, nice and easy, lower, chaturanga. Over the toes, up dog, hold it, and then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Big inhale in through the nose, let it out, exhale. Nice, good. A few breaths here. Settle back in. Again, if you need a break, you take a break. If the underlying truth in you says to hang here, then you trust that. All right, inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump the feet all the way up. Lengthen forward as you inhale, and then fold forward on your exhale. Chair pose, no block this time. All right, now coming into a little pistol squat, you're going to keep the knees where they are, just extend your left leg forward. The knees, yes, are level, nice. Maybe keeping the front knee over your second toe, you sink a little deeper. And now nice and slow, just start to straighten that leg all the way up. The right one, straighten it, and then rebend. Come on back down. Yes. Straighten it, and then nice and slow, bend it back down. Good. One more time, slowly straighten, and then bend. Now listen up, just straighten halfway, eagle pose. Yes, you're gonna wrap the tops of the left foot behind the right calf, reach the arms forward. It's gonna be right elbow on top of left. If you want, you can set the tops of the foot behind the calf. You don't have to do it, okay? Sink a little deeper. See if you can lift the elbows a little higher. That's it. Buckle your hip points together. And then now nice and easy, fold forward. And as you fold, lengthen your elbows further forward. Yes, elbows towards the front of the mat. That's it. Continuing to buckle those hip points together. This is nice. And finding the breath within it all. Good. Now nice and slow, you're going to rise it back up to where you began, an eagle. Keeping the eagle arms, unwind the legs, make your way to warrior one in the legs. Keeping the eagle arms, uprise, uplift, and then now warrior two. You can keep the eagle arms for a breath, and then now warrior two arms. Good. You can line it up however you prefer. I like heel to heel. You may like heel to arch. Couple moments here. Sink a little deeper. Roll the left ribs open towards the back of the mat. Widen the shoulder blades out. Yes, nice. Now let's reverse this warrior. Back arm down the back leg. Sink a little deeper in your front knee. Work the knee a little to the right. And then side angle pose. Elbow to the thigh. Or you can set the hand inside the foot or to a block. Do you want to block? Okay. Nice. So again, like my hands, I know I say this a lot, but we're trying to get length. So it's like my hands are on your hips and I'm pulling them back. You're lengthening those right bottom ribs further forward. Lift the right ribs away from your right thigh and then reach the left arm all the way out over your head. That's it, nice. Good, now keep reaching the right ribs even further forward. Yes, press the left thigh back. And then if you want, add the right arm forward to the mix. You're in extended side angle pose. Yes, knee a little to the right. A little bit more upright in the upper body. Yes, that's it, now sink a little deeper. Take one more inhale here. And then nice and easy, warrior two. Good work. Windmill the hands all the way down to the ground. Step the right foot back and lower, nice and slow, chaturanga. Over the toes, upward facing dog, awesome. And then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Nice big inhale in through the nose. Let it out, exhale. Bend the knees, look forward. At the end of the exhale, step or jump it all the way up. Inhale, elongate forward. Exhale, fold forward. Right back to chair pose, Utkatasana. Squeeze like you got that block between your thighs. I know these pistol squat up and downs are hard. If you just want to hold one, that's fine. Okay, if you're with us, start to extend your right leg forward, but the knees stay in line with one another. Maybe you sink just a hair deeper, scissoring your thighs. Remember that block between them, and then nice and slow, straighten that left leg like you got the block there. And then bend down, just nice and slow as you sit the hips back. And then nice and slow, straighten. Good. Not easy. Bend down a little deeper. Sit the butt back. Now just straighten halfway and then eagle. Okay, try to wrap the tops of the right foot behind the left calf. Yep, left elbow on top of right. Sink a little lower. Work the outer right hip back. Sink the hips a little lower, and then work the hip points up towards your nose. Now you can fold forward. That's it. Good. And as you fold, scared cat, so really dome. Get the rounding action happening. That's it. And then now lengthen those elbows a little further forward. Good. And we'll take another breath here. And then slowly coming back up to eagle pose. Keeping the eagle arms, unwind the eagle legs, warrior one, legs. You can readjust the feet so they're most supportive to you. And then warrior two with the eagle arms just for a breath. And then you'll warrior two your arms. Maybe, Chris, walk your left foot a little to the left. And then roll the right chest open towards the back of the mat. And then soften the traps. Maybe sink a little deeper in the front knee. That's it. And work the knee to the left. Nice. Good. Working on getting to 90 degrees to release the IT band as well as the piriformis. Now from there, back arm down the back leg. Let's reverse this warrior. Sink a little lower. That's it. Knee a little to the left. Good work. And then side angle pose. Elbow to the thigh or set the hand inside the foot or to a block. Good. Yeah. Lifting the left bottom ribs away from the floor. Reaching the top arm all the way out over your head. Yep. Firming the left hip in and back. Good. Now if you want, come up onto your left fingertips just to give you a little bit more support. And then if you want more, reach the left arm forward. Extended side angle pose. Yeah, Chris. Now squeeze the forearms a little closer together. Good, brother. Soften those traps down. Widen the shoulder blades out in the back. Good. One more inhale, sink a little lower. Yes, lift a little higher. And then warrior two. Awesome, brother. Good. From there, windmill the hands all the way down to the floor. Step the left foot back, lower nice and slow. Chaturanga Dandasana over the toes, upward facing dog. All the way up and back, downward facing dog. Do you know Viagrasana, which is tiger pose? I think I'll demo just to give you a breath. Drop it down, child's pose. So one more little thing. So tiger pose is kind of like Ekapada Bakasana, but not, because the knee's actually here. So it looks like this. Okay, so you're going to pull the knee into the chest, more weight into the fingertips, then bend like a chaturanga. Keep the elbows in, tip the heart forward. And we'll flip the dog, and then eventually, boom. Look fun? So, you don't have to do that, of course. If you're not going to do that, I suggest just, either holding it here or holding this in chaturanga. This is plenty hard. This is really hard, okay? So most people are going to do that. All right, but Chris is going to do Viagrasana. Here we go, downward facing dog. Big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Ah! Okay, right leg rises up in the air. Here we go. Pull the knee to the chest. Shift the weight forward an inch. Keep the knee lifting. Bend the elbows lower halfway down chaturanga. Squeeze them in, squeeze them in, squeeze them in, squeeze them in. More weight into the fingertips. Look forward. Look further forward. Yes! And now lift that. Yeah, buddy! Elbows in. Three-legged dog. It's so freaking hard. Oh my God. Roll the top hip open. Yes. Dude, that was awesome. Flip this dog. That was amazing. Wow. Have you done that one before? No. It's really...
From Ekapada Bakasana to it. But no.
Oh, you did? From Ekapada Bakasana to Viagrasana?
I did it in your class.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't remember. I don't think I've ever done that. Oh, I did it before.
No. Remember 2 classes ago.
Oh. I forgot what we did, but I didn't remember doing Viagrasana. I thought we did.
Do it.
No.
You
Oh, okay. I was
just
going to say.
back.
Okay. We'll just keep talking here. You just do whatever you want to do. From there, pyramid pose. Reach the right arm up, pull the knee into the chest, step the foot down by the left thumb, walk the back foot up a third of the way and fold. Okay, yeah, because I was trying to go Ekapada Bakasana to Kundanyasana, right? But you went to there instead. That makes sense. We have full-on conversations, so if you'd like to join Chris and I, you can call in anytime. Press the left thigh back, drop the head a little bit lower. And then now from here, we'll go into twisting triangle. So you can walk the left hand in. Okay, so it's either inside the foot or outside the foot. Use a block if you need a little bit more support. Yeah, levelize the hips. Definitely important for where we're going next. So if you need to take your hand back like Chris did, feel into the levelization. Lift the outer left hip up a little bit more. Now listen up. From here, something we haven't done in here, we're going to come to short stance triangle. So release the right hand, no, short stance triangle, yeah. Now release the right hand down. So yeah, and then take the left arm up. Now you can take the two-piece fingers and wrap them around your big toe. Now work your butt and hips back. Yes. So that there's more length and support for your low back. Good. Does that feel okay? Nice. Just a couple more breaths like this. And if you need to put the hand on the, shin or ankle, that's fine too. Rise all the way up to warrior two. Yeah, regular style, so you can take your back leg back a little bit. Good. Take a few moments here, roll the left chest open. I'm really impressed with that, how you did that. That was killer. It's really hard. Yeah. Not easy. Straighten up the front leg. Regular triangle. Release the hand either to the ankle, shin, outside the foot, however you prefer it. Good. And then butt back again slightly. Yeah, nice. Cool, now look down at your right big toe, put a little bend in your right knee, and let's make your way into Ardha Chandrasana half moon pose. Yeah, awesome. You can use a block, I always do here. Chris is just stronger than I am, so he doesn't use one. Nice, lift the right ribs away from the ground. Awesome. Couple more breaths like this. Now we're going to take Chapasana. Bend the back knee, reach back and grab the tops of the foot. Yeah. Press the right thigh back, keeping the back knee level with your back hip, with your top hip rather. Take one more breath here. Half moon for a breath, and then now warrior two. Good, now straighten up your front leg. Now turn your right foot and face it towards the left, okay? So you're set up like this in a wide-legged stance. I'm just gonna have you fold forward. Okay, you can drop everything. Now try to get chaturanga in your elbows. So maybe walk the hands back a little bit and try to stack the elbows right up over your wrists and then drop your head down, okay? So that's great. You can keep that. If you wanna try a straddle press handstand, do you wanna try one or do you want me to demo it? I'll demo it. I can demo it. I'm happy to demo it. I may have you, yes, sorry. Okay, so for straddle press handstand, those of you who want to do it, shoulders over the wrists, okay? Dome like we got the cat's breath thing, and we're going to come high up onto the tippy toes. The rib lift is super important here, okay? So we got that. More weight into the fingertips, then lengthen forward, okay? And then lift up. I did it a little funky, but you still can see it, I believe. Flex the heels. And then drop the head, lift the chest a little higher. Up towards the ceiling. Okay? You want to try it or no? Okay. Let's come to the same place that you were. Separate the feet. And you can also use blocks for this. I know Chris doesn't like blocks, so I'm not suggesting that for him, but blocks will help you lift up a little bit more, but you got to be sure not to fling because those legs can go over the head a little easier with the feet on the blocks. Okay, so, yep, now from there come high up onto the tippy toes. Now get the little scared cat thing. Nice. Keep the cared scat. Keep the cared scat thing. Shoulders right up over the wrist. Fingertips here. It's really important to get more into the fingertips. Lengthen forward and then lift. Little bend in the knees. And then belly over the wrist. Yeah, buddy. That was good though. Nice. Two more. That was awesome. One more. Breathe. Doesn't matter if you get it or not. We're not aiming for perfection. Yeah, nice, brother. Pull the belly to the spine. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, dude. That was awesome. Good, now keep facing me. Bend your knees, little horse stance. So you're gonna bend the knees, the feet are facing out to the sides. Okay, so first I'm gonna have you drop your right shoulder down so you're facing towards your left knee. You all right? Mm-hmm. That was good. How'd it feel? Good. Then switch sides. And then back to center. And then you can do a little dance move here with your hips. Feels good, doesn't it? I'm a very white dancer, so I look really awful when I try to dance. You should see me, it's actually hilarious. Straighten your legs, and then warrior two. Extend your right foot forward. God, this is a long-ass sequence, isn't it? Yeah, good luck remembering. I have no clue where we started. Oh, Viagrasana, I just remembered. Okay, from here, you're gonna go Vashisthasana 2. Windmill the hands down inside the front foot. Okay, peace fingers grab the right big toe, swivel to the outside edge of the left foot, and lift it up. Good. Now, lift the outer left hip a little higher. Tip the head back. Yes. Work your hips towards the camera and press your left thigh towards the back. Yes, behind you. One more breath there. That was a great instruction. Back, behind you. And then release the hand down, Kundalini 2. Tack the right knee outside the right tricep. More weight into the fingertips, just like we worked on in that straddle press handstand. Dude, that's awesome. That's one of the best Kundi 2s I've seen you do. And shoot it all the way back, Vinyasa. Woo! Over the toes, up dog. And up and back, down dog. The great thing is we're 65 minutes into this standing sequence, and I was wrong about the 66. It's gonna be like 71. Hope you got time tonight, everybody. Big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Oh, and shit, we haven't even done the 17 more Navasanas. We gotta get to 77. We'll see if we do that. Yeah, he's like, yeah, we do. Okay. You mean to demo Viagrasana again? Okay. Here we go. Left leg rises up. Pull the knee all the way to the chest. Stack the shoulders right up over your wrists. Now keep the knee in. This is hard enough. Or bend the elbows lower halfway down. Chaturanga. This is plenty hard enough. Knee higher. Look further forward. More weight into the fingertips. Yes! Three-legged dog pose. Dude, crushing it. Roll the hip open. It's awesome. And then you can flip this dog all the way over when you're ready. Whew, that is no joke. It's a great pose, though.
What's it called?
Viagrasana, tiger pose. Like Viagra, like. That's just how I always remember it. Reach the right. I mean, you know, you get that little sensation, right? Pull the right knee into the chest. Too much information. Set the right foot by the thumb and come into pyramid pose. I've actually never taken Viagra, but I assume that it gives you a little kick, right?
Like a tiger.
Like a tiger. This is a fantastic conversation that we're having in our yoga class. Again, you can call in. We have, you know, these wonderful conversations. We have a podcast, Chris and I. What's our podcast called? Now I have no clue where we went. Oh yeah, twisting triangle pose. See, it comes. Left hand down inside the foot, lift the right arm up to the ceiling. You all right? Oh, he did. I was gonna say, that side looked like, so yeah, if you don't have your left foot forward, it's left foot forward in twisting triangle pose. Sorry, I got caught up in our podcast. Good. Lift the outer right hip a little bit, press the top of the right thigh back, and then from there, short stance Trikonasana. Release the left hand down, and then again, once you get that, work your butt slightly towards the back of the mat. Yep. If you need to come up on the fingertips on the tops of your foot to get a little more lift, excuse me, that's cool. Take one more breath like this, and then warrior two, come all the way up. Nice. And then from warrior two, straighten up your front leg, and let's make your way into regular version of triangle pose. Nice. Good, then from there, look down at your left big toe. Step the hand about a foot out in front of the baby toe, half moon pose. Ardha Chandrasana. Firm the outer left hip in. Good. Work the right foot a little bit more towards the right, in towards the midline, yes. Good. If you want Chapasana, bend the back knee, reach back, grab the tops of the foot. Lift the bottom ribs a little higher, firm the outer left hip in, and roll the top shoulder slightly open. That's it. Find the breath within it all. That's it. Now release, back to half moon, single breath, and warrior two, come all the way back. Nice. Now from there, straighten your front leg, turn your left foot, face it towards the left, and then you can fold forward. And again, you can just drop, everything. Walk the hands back so that the elbows are over the wrists, and then just drop the head, or you don't have to do it again unless you want to. You want to? Okay. Then, if you're ready, shoulders over the wrists, you know where we're going, come high up onto those tippy toes. Make sure that those ribs aren't flaring out, but they're pulling into the back ribs. Okay. And then, just a little lift as you stack the shoulders over the wrist, and then lift the belly over the wrists as you come up. But keep the ribs lifted the whole time. That's great. Even if you don't get up, it doesn't matter. This is awesome. He's just engaging in the middle, so it's going up a little slower. That's what we want. Nice. Still great. Engaged. One more time. And you can just be high up on tippy toes engaging too. You don't even have to hop. Eventually that'll lead to this. Nice, brother. All right. Yeah. Good. You can you can come up and face this way. Turn the feet out. Little horse stance action. Woo. Sink a little deeper. Yep. And then again, you can either do this version or this version. I like this version. So you can drop the right shoulder towards the left. Chris likes the other version. That's great. And then the other way. And then if you want to do the white man dance, you can come back and do the white man dance. It's so popular. And then you can straighten up the legs. Warrior two, turn the left foot, face it forward. Nice. Breath or so there. This is definitely a record for the longest standing sequence that we've done so far. I like it. Windmill the hands down to the ground. Good. Vashisthasana 2. With your left piece fingers, grab the left big toe, swivel to the outside edge of the right foot. Good. Yeah, better. Better lift to that bottom hip. Now roll the top hip towards me. Yeah. Now tip the head back. Oh, that's it. I know. Kunanyasana 2. Release the left hand down, tack the left knee outside the left tricep muscle, and here we go. Zoop. Kick those blocks. Yes, this is awesome. Best engagement in Kundi 2 yet. You got it. Lift the right shoulder a little higher. More fingertips. Yes! Vinyasa. All right. Woo! Up dog. Down dog. Okay, I'm not going to make Chris do any more handstands because he's done a lot. Walk the feet all the way up to the hands. Just fold forward and hang at the front of the mat. Okay, if you at home want to take an inverted pose and you didn't get to do one of those handstands with us, you can take dolphin. I suggest that. Or if you have a wall nearby, you can take the legs up the wall and do, a more restorative version. So, it looks like this. It's a great way to reverse the flow of blood. It feels real good. Okay, for Chris. Oh, he wants one. I like it.
Just on my good side.
What'd you say?
Just on my good side.
On your good side, yes. All right, let's do it. I'm not even going to say anything. You just trust your breath and enjoy watching Chris lift into handstand. Again, no rush. Good. Take a breath in between. All right, let's try one more. Nice. You want to switch sides? Even though it's not your good side? I know. More fingertips? There you go. Nice. I noticed for myself the fingertips thing makes a big difference. So even if we're just a little bit back, we're not totally engaged. Mm-hmm. There you go, brother. Now chest up. Uh-huh. Nice. Look at that, dude. That is straight as hell. That's killer. We won't make you do another. Bridge pose. That was awesome. How'd that feel? It's like, I felt really great, thanks. Only a 75-minute standing sequence, nothing to it. Boom! Love it. You're inspiring, dude. He's totally inspiring. I can't believe you want to do bridge pose on your blocks? Yeah, let's do it. He crushed something before this, and we cranked it up, would you say? We definitely cranked it up a little bit tonight. So thank you, all of you, for hanging in there. And thank you for our brother here who inspires me by being here and engaging and continuing to move into and through obstacles. We have fun with it, but he's amazing. And right before our eyes, he's moving into and through stuff and rising above it. It's amazing. That's why we do it. So I appreciate my brother who continues to inspire and feed me life force energy. Lift the hips a little higher. Lengthen the chin away from the chest. Good. A couple more breaths here. And then slowly lower back down to the ground. Good. If any of you want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana at home, you're welcome to do that. We're going to do a couple more rounds of bridge. Come right back up. I didn't mean to disinclude you. I assumed you didn't want to do. It's like, that's a good assumption. Nice. And then exhale, you can lower it all the way back down to the ground. One more. You can go ahead and pop it up. And then exhale, slowly lower it back down. Hug the knees into your chest. Good. And we'll drop the knees to the right. Head and shoulders roll over to your left. And, you know, if you need a little bit more support for your back, you can pull the knees just a little higher up towards your right ear. Try to work your left knee a little this way. Yeah, just feel what that's like. And if you need to with your upper body, work it a little bit also this way, just to kind of make it straighter. And then, yeah, feels a little different, but just to stack it better. Does that feel different? Yeah, to support the twist. I'll give you guys a visual when we do the second side. And then exhale, you can switch sides. All right, so when he was twisting, one knee was a little back. I'm over-exaggerating to make a point, but we worked on stacking it up, and then working the upper body, and then tipping it back. So the knees are right on top of each other. Good. And then from there, unwind your twist, come into a happy baby pose. I'm going to have to start announcing, hi, this is Stephen Weigand. I have a 75-minute class, I think. I'll let you know 64 minutes in. What's that? It'll be between 75 and 94. Just carve out that much time. And then let's go Gomukhasana. So you're gonna stack the right knee on top of the left and then pull the heels out to the sides and work both calves even just a touch higher and then pull the heels in towards the chin slightly. Yeah, nice. And then switch sides. Couple more breaths here. And then nice and easy, you can release. Roll it all the way up to seated mountain pose. Extend your legs forward, reach the arms all the way up. Little pigeon toe in your two big toes. And as the arms reach up, reach the arms a little bit higher to lift the ribs higher. And then as you exhale, you can extend forward. If you've got a block, you can set it in front of the toes and pull back to lengthen the tops of the ears further forward. Yep. And it's like my hands are on your hips. I know you don't have that, but it's kind of like you want to press your sits bones down as you lengthen your side ribs towards the front of your yoga mat, all the while pulling back on the feet, on the shins, whatever, wherever your hands are. If it's a little too much on the back, you can bend the knees for this last couple breaths. Good. And then one vertebrae at a time, you can roll it all the way back to where we started in seated mountain, and then rolling it all the way down, setting up for your final resting pose. Shavasana. That was a doozy, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging with us and making your way to this point. If you got to exit, no worries. If you can hang with us for a few more minutes to chill, you deserve the time. And as the yogis say, this is the most important posture in this whole thing, Shavasana, where we really receive back all the life force energy that we put in and then some, because we open to soul in the process. And soul juice is more powerful than anything, better for the immune system than anything, is opening our hearts to receive that divine life force. So nice big inhale in through the nose. And exhale, letting it go. And every time you find yourself in the present moment, even if it's just a moment, that is a crevice, an opening for the soul to inhabit the body and give you more energy. And so now you can soak all that up, even if you just had a moment of it. That's super powerful.